Hi, beautiful parents. Yes, good morning. It's another beautiful week, and here is wishing you a blessed week, an amazing week. Yes, it's another week to make a difference on your journey, another week to correct some wrongs and make a great change on your journey, on your parent child relationship. So, we are here for another episode 26. Day 26 of our series, What Great Parents Do in Raising Kids That Thrive. So I'm Olabisi Ajayi of Conscious Parenting Academy, and I'm excited to bring us another episode today. Okay, so let's dive into our conversation for today. Like I said, we're talking about discipline. Discipline is a big deal, and discipline is what we need to pay attention to on our journey so as to raise awesome children. So today we're going to be talking about great parents see discipline as teaching, as learning, not punishment. Oftentimes as parents, we want to correct our children for their mistakes, and we tend to punish them in trying to discipline our children. But telling us this morning, discipline is different from punishment. Discipline is like from the Latin word disciplina, means teaching, learning, while punishment is you trying to inflict pain or trying to make your child pay for what he or she has done. They are two different things with different meaning, and that is what I'm here to make us pay attention to this morning. Discipline is you trying to teach your child another skill, a new skill. Is you trying to teach them what is accepted in the home, while punishment is you trying to make them pay for their mistakes. But for the few years I've spent in this journey and a couple of parents I've worked with, I haven't seen where punishment has ever worked. At times, and I see us as parents, we discipline, like eating our children, we punish them for what we have modeled to them, or we discipline them for what we haven't taught them. Parents, I'm here speaking up for our children. Discipline is you teaching your child what you want them to learn. It is learning. It's about learning a new thing, learning the right behavior, learning the right skill you want them to learn. And you don't do this by eating a child. I've never seen where you eating a child teaches a thing. It doesn't. What it does is eat. The child might not eat you as a parent, but they tend to eat themselves. If you have some strong-willed child, you see them talking to themselves, because whatever you have said to them while you're hungry becomes their inner voice. Whatever you have said to them, whether good or bad, becomes their inner voice. And that is what they speak, they see themselves as. Children doesn't grow to hate their parent, they tend to hate themselves. They see themselves as not good enough, as the bad person, as the one that always make the mistakes. So parent, please, let's pay attention to how we discipline these children. Discipline is not in the eating of a child. Discipline is you teaching what you want to see, is in you equipping them with skills, helping them to learn what you want them to learn. I've seen that oftentimes we discipline them for what we have modeled to them. Your child is eating the other person, and you tend to eat the child back. That is not teaching a child the right skill to use. That is not teaching the child the right way to behave. It's not teaching the child what you want them to do. It's only modeling, keep eating to them. So please, parents, pay attention to your state of mind, how you're feeling at that time when your child makes mistakes, or when your child does what you are not pleased with. Pay attention to your feelings at that time. And like I said yesterday, there is no crime in walking away from the scene to come back to discuss whatever has happened. No rule says you must solve the problem at that time. You can make sure everyone is calm before you decide to talk about what has happened. You want to teach your child a new skill. You want to teach them how to behave. The goal of discipline is to teach. It's for them to learn, not to punish them. So far, I have not seen punishment works on disciplining a child. Rather, it makes them more aggressive, or it makes them hate themselves. It makes them lack empathy. It turns a child to what you don't want them to be, what you're trying to curb. So please, parents, let's pay attention to how we correct these children. Remember, the goal of discipline is to teach, to make them learn the new skill, the bright behavior you want them to learn, not to punish them. Punishment hurts. I don't think you ever like someone eating you as well. Or maybe there's any time you've always loved someone to eat you. Yes, eating, yelling, and other corporal punishment that you might know of, they hurt. It does hurt. So please, parents, pay attention to how you react. Oftentimes, we don't mean to others' children, but if you don't pay attention to your mindset, to your state of mind at that time, you damage a child in the name of discipline. Discipline is different from punishment. They are two different things. So please, parents, in case you don't know how to correct these children, how then do I correct them? Pay attention to how you're feeling at that time before you react. There is a need to check your state of mind. And like I said yesterday, there's no need, it's not a must that you react to your child's mistake at that time. Take time to pause and think. I've come to realize that punishment is a quick fix. It's just a quick thing you do as parents. But in trying to discipline these children, it does more harm than you think. So please, parent, before you react, think of what made a child misbehave or what led to what your child has done, and try to think of how to solve it. Take time to think. Check your state of mind at that time. If you need to walk away, it's okay. Then come back to fix whatever the child has done. Discipline is in you teaching your child what you want them to learn, not inflicting pains on them. So please, or you're still struggling, and if you're still struggling on how to discipline these children, course is still opened. The early bird ends at the end of this month. Please do well to join in. It's a great choice. It's a great decision you're making in raising awesome children. Discipline is in you teaching what you want to see. You don't correct wrong by being wrong. You don't shame a child while trying to correct them. You don't become aggressive in trying to stop aggressiveness in a child. You don't eat a child to stop eating. And as well, you don't yell at a child for you to stop them from yelling. When you disrespect a child will definitely return that to you and to those around them. So please, parents, pay attention to how you react to your children's mistake. Find out what happened, what made them reacted that way. Rather than reacting to your children's mistake, please respond to it. Try to find out what is making them react that way. Behind every child's misbehavior is a need at times for connection. They are trying to communicate things to you. So find out what is making them react that way and think on how to solve it. Another way you can discipline a child effectively is to set consequences ahead. Think of what your child has been doing that you're trying to correct. Put consequence in place, both positive and negative consequence, on how to help your child. So put consequence in place ahead of time, so your child knows what is expected of them, and once they go off what they're supposed to do, they know what they're going to face as a consequence. It is your responsibility to put structure in place, to put the consequence in place, and to put routines, skills in place in your home. And that is what discipline is about. Discipline is about you teaching skills. It's about you putting structures in place. And all of this is never the problem of the child. It is about you, parents. So please do your part and put structure in your home. Oftentimes as parents we want to discipline our children, but yes, we are not doing our part. Discipline is our role, is our responsibility to put things in place in the home, not the child's responsibility. So putting structure in your home, teaching your child different skills, all of these are your responsibility as parents. So please do your part, and you'll see your child cooperating with you more rather than trying to rebel or resent your rules. So I hope this helps today. Keep giving the journey your best. You're willing to join the Ditch Yelling for Good course, please check the link in bio or under this post and join in. This course will do a lot on your journey. So have an amazing day, parents. See you tomorrow for another episode as we're rounding up the series. Thank you.